Hi, fam. I think we're just about to get started here. You guys hear me all right? I'm trying to pull it up on mine, but it's not showing at the moment. Oh, it looks like now it's loading for people. Hi, everybody. Hi, Aaliyah. Is that how you say your name? I am good. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's working now. So, yeah, hi, everyone. See if I can pull up the chat as well. There it is. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I am doing well. I've had a pretty good day so far. I'm really excited to journal with everybody. It's been a long time since I've done a live journal with me. Hi, Annette. Hi, Miesha. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to join. So good to see you guys. Hi, Billy. Yeah, I'm doing well. So if you follow me on Instagram, I did post to my stories today, just tracking my day. Something I only really do when Ben's out of town because I always feel awkward pulling out my phone and like talking to it. But I did share on there that I actually planned my day for the first time in a while, and I got to do some writing this morning on my third novel, which I haven't done in a really long time. And I took Jeannie for a walk, and I actually filmed a video for you guys that I'm really, really excited about. It's a video I've been promising to do for a very long time, and it's all about how to reuse and recycle items that you would just find around your house or that you would normally think is trash and be able to repurpose it for your journal. So I have 10 ideas of items for you to reuse and recycle in your journal. So I'm really excited to edit that video and get it out to you guys. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. How were all of your days this fine Saturday? Hi, Grace. So I'm going to give a few more minutes for people to get on. Leah says her day was going well. Doing overtime for work. Oh, that's a shame. That's not fun on the weekend. Yeah, the weather. So I'm in Pennsylvania, and the weather was absolutely gorgeous today. It was like high 50s, but felt even warmer than that, but still had like a nice crispness in the air. I actually was able to sit out on my deck and do some writing out there, which is great. Still in lockdown in the UK. Yeah, I know. It's such a shame everything's taking another turn. I feel like the last time we journaled together live, it was, back in lockdown time when it was like March or April. Now it's all starting again. Very windy and torrential rain where Debbie is. Beautiful day in Alabama. 60s. Yeah, where's everybody from? Eileen is from Connecticut. We have the UK. We have Alabama. I love seeing where everybody's from. Low 60s, and is that North Carolina? Miesha's from New York City. I know that because I get to send you Happy Mail every month. We got Florida. Oh, nice. South Central PA. That's about where I am too. Awesome. It has been a while. Hi, Thundercat. I'm sorry. I feel like you told me your actual name before in a previous live, but I don't remember it. So if you want me to call you by your username, I'll just do that. But if you have a name that you prefer I call you by, you can let me know that too. Jackie, that's it. Hi, Jackie. Cloudy in Indiana. Judy's from Florida. So fun. Tiffany. Renee, our Foley. Okay, Renee. I will try to remember all these. So the nice thing about having like a smaller group on live stream is I feel like we actually get to chat and get to know each other. And I can keep up with the chat, which I think would be a lot harder if I had a lot more people on here. So in some ways I'm actually grateful for the lower numbers. I think a lot of times people want to catch the replay, especially on a Saturday night, but I am ready to do some journaling. We got Ohio from Joey. So I printed out some photos before I started the live stream, so I'm just gonna cut them out while we're still letting some people join us. Let me know in the chat if you plan on journaling at the same time, or if you're just watching and hanging out, trying to get ideas, or if you're doing some other creative hobby. Let me know that too. And I am going to turn the camera around then once we start journaling so that you're looking at my journal and not my face. But we're going to give everybody a few more seconds to get on. Tiffany's going to be journaling. Nice. What's everybody else doing? Watching and hanging out. Jackie, nice. So I think most of you are probably familiar with this. I do have a video all about how I print out photos for my journaling, but I use a Canon Selfie. It's just like a little printer this big. It's sitting over here on my desk. And it prints out 4x6s, but I make little collages using the Pic Collage app on my phone. And then I just cut them out, which is how I get the tiny little photos that I end up putting in my journal. And sometimes I leave them as a collage. This photo, I am not yet sure if I want to leave as a collage or if I'm going to break this up when we do the actual page. So maybe you guys can help me decide whether to cut this up or not. For now, we're going to leave it. But I have a lot of photos for these pages. So we got Renee's getting her stuff out and planning on journaling along. Debbie, it's 10 p.m. where you are, so you're in your PJs and just watching. Understandable. I think I would just be in my PJs watching as well if it was that late. Hi, Nick! Nick Levine Photography is a dear friend from high school, and he's planning on hanging out with us and editing his photos. We talked about that earlier today, so I'm so glad to see you on here, Nick. Oh, it just made my day. And I did want to say, too, since Nick has joined us, as you can tell from his little name there, Nick Levine Photography, he is an excellent photographer based in Asheville, North Carolina. It's north, right? Not south. You might want to correct me there if I'm wrong. Oh, yes, North Carolina. Okay. But he has an awesome Instagram where he's been posting all of his photos that he's just been taking excellent photos. He does engagements and weddings. So if you're in that area, or you just like to look at pretty things, you should check out his Instagram. Nick, if you want to put it in the chat so people can see it, I highly recommend. And if other people have Instagrams, you know, that you post to regularly with your journaling or creative hobbies, feel free to put that in the chat as well. Billy is journaling today. Use that for help with anxiety. Yeah, it's amazing how therapeutic journaling is. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, you've heard of Nick? Oh, such a small world. I love it. That's amazing. I I love it. I love like small world moments where you make connections between people. So much fun. All right, I need to focus here a little bit because I'm getting distracted, and I want to date these photos so that I know what date they are associated with. And I'm going to use a pencil for that because I actually reprinted these photos. I had already printed them, and then I wrote on the back with pen the dates because I normally do that just so that I can remember what date the photo is associated with. But I must have pressed too hard because you probably can't tell on the camera, but you can see like the impression of the date through the photo. And I was gonna just leave it and let it be, but it was bothering me too much, so I just reprinted all of the photos. And now I am writing the dates on the back in pencil, very lightly and not pressing too hard. First time catching a live. Paper made me do it. I love that username. That is so great. So fun. I'm so excited to play in our journals together. 25. Let me get all the dates in here, and I'll turn the camera around in just a little bit, and then we can journal together. I'm following along with Nick and Tiffany's conversation. So awesome. Paper is always my excuse. That's awesome. Okay, let me just finish dating these photos. So the photos that we're, well, I am planning on working on today are from May, because that's how far back we are in our journal right now. I've been documenting 2020, but it's been a very slow process, and I'm not doing daily journaling like I did in my abiding journal in 2018 that everybody followed along with. Instead, I've just been like capturing the highlights. So my journal this year, I'll show you guys a little flip of what I've done so far. Has been a lot of just like weekends or like major events and trips, things like that. Let me know in the comments what type of journaling you guys do. Do you daily journal? Do you just pull out your journal when you feel like it? Are you capturing specific moments, or just like what is your rhythm with journaling? I'd be really interested to know that. 26. Okay, did I get them all? Okay. Sorry, I always feel like there's awkward pauses on live streams because it's literally just me talking, but I can't think and do things at the same time and talk. It's very difficult. Miesha says that she's a daily girl. That's awesome. I really admire that, and I am planning on bringing back my abiding journal in 2021. I really want to get into a practice of daily journaling again. So I plan on making a video talking about that in my journaling plans, but I'm really excited about this, so I'm going to let you guys know. First is I got these journals to do it in. So it's the same journals I've been using, which is the Moleskine Kahir. That's what I've been working in since 2018 for my journaling, but I got the extra large ones. So this is the like size that I'm currently using, and this is the extra large. So I'm really excited to have all that extra space. Hi, Kazia. and journal in here. I also got dotted this time instead of the grid, so I've been using grid, but I'm excited to try dotted instead. And the reason I'm planning on doing this, like I said, I'm gonna have a whole video about this, but I'm really interested in having just more space to play. I find myself very limited in space in this journal where I end up doing like, I don't know, the page just gets overwhelmed because I want to incorporate too many photos and ephemera and pieces, and there's not enough page space to make it happen. And I feel like I'll be able to get the more minimalist aesthetic where there's some negative space and things are spread out a little bit more using the Kahir journals. So we will see how that works. That's my plan. I'm not making any promises that I hold to it the entire 2021, but I'm hoping to make that happen and make it a little bit of like a challenge where maybe there's some kind of hashtag where others can post to it and follow along and participate in that daily journaling challenge with me. So let me look at the comments quick. Billy says she has a writing only journal, which she brain dumps into at bedtime. That's awesome. Yeah, journaling can take any form. It doesn't have to just be creative like I do it. Favorite supplies, Sakura pens, waterproof ink. Yeah, all good options. And what are other people's favorite journaling supplies? Let me know that in the comments while I get us turned around so that you can see my journaling. We're gonna try this using my little tripod thing, but it always seems to be a little bit obnoxious trying to get you up here, so excuse this awkward moment. Okay. Oh, I think we're backwards. Let me turn it around. There we go. Got the cord out of the way. Okay, welcome friends to my messy desk. You can see all the things that I've grabbed, thinking maybe I'll use it. We'll see how much of this I actually use. Yeah, I'm currently, so Kazia asked what I'm currently using. This is a Moleskine Kahir. That's what I'm currently using, but I think it's just the large version, I think is what it's called. So it's like 4.5 by 8 or something, whereas these ones are like, of course they don't have it written on here, do they? Oh, there it is. These ones are 7.5 by 9 3/4 of an inch. So they're the same book in terms of the paper quality and everything, but it's dotted. So I'm excited for that aspect. And of course the pages are significantly bigger. But what I liked about this too is there's 120 pages in each of the books. So if I use the front cover and the back cover of each of these, that makes 32 pages, or 32. What are these words I'm saying? That makes 122 pages per journal, which means times 3 would be 100 or 366. So it's a way for me to get 365 days. Will hopefully be in these 3 journals if I use a page a day and make use of the covers in a few of the books to stretch the 360 that it would be without them. I hope that made sense. But yes, this is what I'm currently working in. It's the same thing, Moleskine Kahir, or it's not Kahir, I'm sorry. I call it Kahir because that's what I've called it forever, but apparently that is actually French, and it's French. Oh, am I frozen? No, okay. It's French for like notebook or something like that. Somebody who actually speaks French can speak to this. But it's like cahier or cahier. I will look this up before I make a video about my journal plans for 2021. But it's not meant to be said cahier. That is not the correct pronunciation. It's like cahier. Tiffany is working out of another word I cannot say. Luxterm dot grid 5x7. Hi Rachel, first time catching a live. Oh, that's awesome. You use your own junk journals with different textures. That's fun. Yeah, what other journals do people use? I'm just checking out the comments here. Miesha says she's been loving the foil quill. I love the foil quill too. I only have the freestyle pens because I don't have a Cricut machine. But one day when I have a Cricut, I will definitely get the foil quill for that as well. So I'll just do a quick little flip of my journal before we get started. So we did this one on a live stream. This was my first live stream ever, where we documented the 1st of January. And then this is the back of my second live stream, because we decided we were going to put it here, but we decided as a group in that live stream that we didn't like this side as much. So we ended up making the spread over here. And I realized that, what was I saying? Yeah, I realized that this is still has nothing on it. So I need to think of something that I will put here because I don't really have a data document here. So I'm thinking maybe I will take my book list of the books I've read, which is quite minimal this year. I will be lucky if I hit 12. I think I'm at 10 now, so I'm trying to get 2 more in before the end of the year. Just a really bad reading year for me. But I'm thinking maybe I'll put my list of books that I read this year here and make use of that page. And then, yeah, it's just my journaling. I had filmed this one. I hope I still have the footage somewhere for me to share with you guys and post. But here are some of the spreads that I've done so far this year, and you can probably tell as you're seeing some of the dates, it flies by really quickly. So there's only like 4 pages from January and then a few from February, because I really just captured highlight moments. I left these pages blank because I felt too overwhelmed by the idea of trying to document our trip to the Galapagos, where we got stranded, if you're familiar with that story, because of COVID-19. So I need to go back and fill this in at some point, but I just was too overwhelmed at the moment. So I decided to just skip those pages and continue on my way. So we go into April then. And I just did these pages recently. This page is cool because I used this like tissue paper to make a little tip in. And then this one, we have a little pocket, which is really fun. This was the first time that I made a poached egg. I made Eggs Benedict for the first time, and I was very proud of myself. And then this is the most recent page that I've done of a hike that we did. And as you can see, if the camera will pick it up, oh my goodness, look how beautiful that glimmer and shimmer is. These are the metallic watercolors from Arteza. I have a whole video swatching these and sharing them with you guys here on my channel. You can go back and watch, because I did not film this process of doing this page. I just had fun with it and did it for me. But I love the way that these leaves turned out and just the whole look of this page. And I did share this on Instagram on my stories, so that's a good place to follow me if you're not already, to get even more journaling content from me, because sometimes I'll post photos and stuff there that, you know, it just doesn't make sense to put on YouTube. All right. So that brings us, guys, to the blank page. The thing we all hate and love, right? Is all the possibility and at the same time all the fear with trying to commit and figure out what we want to put down. So as I said earlier, my plan is to document our anniversary. So this is the 23rd of May, and the next big thing for us was our anniversary weekend. We got married on the 26th of May in 2019, so May 26th, 2020 was our anniversary, and of course our anniversary then happened during COVID. Thankfully, our wedding did not happen during COVID, and you know, thank my lucky stars, thank you, Jesus, that was the case for us. I am so sorry for all of our poor brides-to-be and everything who are having to try and plan a wedding through this madness. I'm sure Nick, our wedding photographer here, is very familiar with that. But it did affect our anniversary. I always imagined that we would go back to the place where we had our mini moon, which was like this cute little tucked away bed and breakfast type place where we had our mini moon before our like actual honeymoon, since that was in July, much after our wedding. I thought we'd go back there for our anniversary, but that was not an option considering COVID. So that'll have to be like a 5-year thing or something. So instead, we decided to do something outside and go for a mini backpacking trip, just like a one-nighter. And so I have that here. And that's what these photos are from. Sorry, my ring light is gonna like play off of the photo, unfortunately, and make it a little bit difficult for us to see everything. I can't tell where the camera is on this phone. I have a new phone. Nope, too far. But yeah, these are the photos from our hiking. So that was from the 24th, and then on the way there, Jeannie got a little puppuccino for the first time from Starbucks. So I just thought that was a cute little photo. So we want that on the page somehow. And then we have these ones. And then our other photos, I'm missing one. I'm missing a very important one. Where is it? These ones are from the next day when we got home. So on the way home the next day, we stopped and we went fishing at a really beautiful creek. So that's Jeannie lounging by the creek. And then my parents very, very sweetly brought us dinner that they had made, and it was like a stuffed salmon with crab and spinach and like gooey, cheesy potatoes. So sweet of them, because they knew we wouldn't want to cook after just getting back from a trip. So they brought us dinner for our anniversary, which was so sweet. And yeah, so that's what we are documenting today. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you are documenting while I try and find this photo that I lost. I think I might have thrown it in the trash. Maybe I didn't. I can't find it, the old version, but, or the new version, but here's the old version that has that pen on the back that's kind of poking through, but if need be, that's the version we'll use. Hi, Laura. Good to have you with us. Oh, no, Jean. Jeannie is growling. She hears somebody outside. Those are the pains of journaling live. Normally I would cut that out so you wouldn't hear it. Okay, so I did grab out a few items thinking that I would use them in my journaling. I don't know if we're going to get to this day. This is our actual anniversary where, you know, we ate our cake that we saved from our wedding day, and we ordered a ton of takeout from our favorite restaurant right down the street from us, and also got bubble teas because I love bubble tea from our other favorite restaurant down the street from us. And I wore my wedding dress again for, you know, the first time since our wedding, and so I had to take a picture of that. So this is from our actual anniversary, but I don't know that we're gonna get to that, so I'm just gonna set those aside, and we're gonna focus on like our camping trip. Laura is from Spain. That is awesome. What time is it in Spain right now? Missy is from Pennsylvania, like me. Awesome. And Renette, I'm not sure if that's your name or if you have a different name than what's there in your username, is from Montana, so that's fun. So I have this sticker sheet that I'm thinking I want to use these stickers from. Got this really cute little tent sticker that I want to incorporate somehow, and then there's like this fire sticker. So this might give me a sense of the colors that I want to use. This might be what dictates the colors, along with the photos, of course. I did grab this out as well, but this doesn't really go together, and I feel like this captures the vibe of this day a little bit more. So I'm gonna set this aside and not plan on using that. And then I grabbed these papers. So this is an old paper bag that I was, I don't know, gifted soap or something in. And I, of course, held on to it because, as James Burke says here in our community, it's not hoarding if it ends up in a journal. So I plan on, you know, cutting this apart and using it. And then this is another just like paper bag that I kept. So I feel like these colors will go really nicely with these stickers. And then I also have these stickers. Some of it's more about like sailing and stuff, but there's a take a hike sticker and take the scenic route, adventure, get lost. So maybe some of these would be appropriate for the page. And then I have this like leaf, or not leaf, tree border. So I feel like this would be really fun to use somehow. And then I have these fun stickers that I pulled out that are Story of the Forest. And these are from, I think, wish.com. I haven't ordered from Wish in like 2 years, but I do have these, and they would be really fun to incorporate. I don't even know what's in here, honestly. I haven't looked at it recently. Definitely has some fall vibes to it. I thought it was more mushrooms in here, but I haven't come across a single mushroom. Hi, Paula. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name well. A stew. Hello. And Missy, I don't know if I've seen your channel. I don't know that I knew you had a channel, so I have to check that out after I'm done here and maybe watch some of your videos. I assume that you have journaling content based on your name and the fact that you're here journaling with us. I've been discovering a lot of new people lately in the journaling community, which is awesome. And my thing with the journal community is there's so many amazing people, but it's not the kind of community where people like do collaborations and stuff. Like we're all kind of just like off in our own little worlds doing our own little things. And I don't know, I want to change that. I want to start like collaborating with other people who do journaling videos somehow. So let me know. Yeah, thank you, Miesha, for the recommendation. I will definitely check out a Missy Journals channel, and I'm so glad that you're here with us, Missy. Let me know in the comments who your other favorite journaling YouTubers are. I would love to know that and be able to find some new people. I'm sure others would too. So it looks like this is what is in this teeny little sticker kit we got going on here. It feels very fall and Christmas vibes, which, you know, this was late spring, so not as much what we want to go with, but I might pull out just a few that could work. A little pine cone. And I'm going to put these other ones back for now, but this is good to remember for fall spreads coming up. Everybody can attest that Missy's got an awesome journaling channel. That's so great. Oh, I wish I could go over and look at it right now. That would not be appropriate though in the middle of a live. But I will definitely do that afterwards. Yeah, let me know who else you enjoy watching. So we'll see if we use these. Can you tell that I'm kind of like stalling because I don't know what the heck I want to do on this page? Really don't. I have like items gathered, but I'm not really sure what I want to do. She's your sister? Oh my goodness. So Missy is Tiffany's sister. Did I get that right? That's awesome. I love when families like share in their interest in journaling and stuff and kind of do it together. This is, oh, these cars are so loud. It's kind of a cool way for us all to connect. So what I'm looking through here is my little clear folder. This is how I separate out a bunch of different like themed stickers and ephemera and stuff. And this is my folder that I keep my travel and vacation sort of themed things in. So I'm just looking through here if there's anything I would want to add. I like this car thing for like road trip. I feel like it would be cute to put Jeannie with her puppuccino on there. Granted, we didn't like drive super far to go backpacking, so maybe I should save this for something else. But at the same time, I have a habit of trying to save things for the perfect page and then, you know, never end up actually using stuff. So maybe I just bite the bullet and use it. But at the same, I don't know, does it match? Not like super well, really. I don't know, we'll think about that. We'll keep it out and think about it. Paper Made Me Do It says that they journal on their channel too sometimes and have been enjoying videos from Button and Pen. So noted, I will write down all of these afterwards. Or maybe I could just use one of these like road trip stickers. That would be an option. Okay, so like I said, I wrote the dates on the backs of these. So I kind of want to put these in order. So the hiking came first. This was May 24th. This is our little road trip getting there with the puppuccino. And then these ones are from the 25th after we stayed the night. So this is Jeannie having woken up in the tent. And keep in mind, so we're in a little backpacking tent, which is about half the size of a twin bed. Like, it's so tiny and barely fits 2 people, and yet we also had our dog squeezed between us. So it was a tight fit. But luckily she slept pretty well through the night. So that needs to go on here. And then of course we have our dinner and fishing. So I'm wondering if I should cut this up into a bunch of little photos. Or what I'm thinking, I don't want to leave it like this because I think it's just like too much like green. Like, you need to give everything some breathing room. So I'm thinking about maybe using a really thin washi tape to like divide the photos. Let me see what I have available over here. I just saw a washi earlier, that would be, oh, there it is. Be perfect for this. Maybe perfect, I don't know. It's this brown washi I have. So it kind of like has like a wood look to it. I don't know how well you can see that. So I was thinking, I don't know, is it thin enough that maybe I could use this to divide it? What do we think of that? Or should I just cut it up? Puppy is so cute. Yeah, she's cute, all right. If only she had the good behavior to match all the time. ME Lou Arts. Okay, I'll have to check out her channel as well. Jackie, I'm sorry May was a difficult month for you. Yeah, it was, I think, a difficult month for a lot of people, for sure. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna commit and do this dividing. Maybe, I feel like maybe I could do like some kind of design with my white gel pen then, since, just to like, I don't know, make this stand out even more. But I'm gonna do that to start so that we actually do something in practice here. Hi, Bunny. Bunny says they've been watching my channel since the beginning, which is always so heartwarming to hear. You know, I've been doing this for a long time now. It's kind of crazy to look back on how far I've come and how long I've been doing this. And every now and then I'm like, am I going to do this forever? You know, I feel like there has to be a stopping point at some point, but I just really love interacting with you guys and sharing my journaling, and it's a community that is hard to come by just in person. Like, you don't really just find like journaling clubs in your local community. So it's just a really great way to connect with others who share your interests. So there's that. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. But I think if I use white gel pen to do some kind of design or something, I will like it more. So you might have heard me talk about this already, but I've discovered these Arteza gel pens. They sent me a set of them, and guys, you will never go back to any other white gel pen. Hopefully, I'm gonna say all of this and like tout how amazing they are and then watch it like doesn't write well. But I was really, really impressed with these white gel pens the first time I used them, especially, so usually in the past, before these, I would use a jelly roll, but even that would skip all the time for me, or the Uniball Signo white gel pen, but they just never work, and this one I was pretty amazed with, so hopefully we'll see if it still holds up to that. This one's 0.6, so I'm thinking like if I just did like a little leaf pattern. I might need to get it going on something else because I'm trying to write on washi. I'll just use that bag to get it going. See, I told you they're amazing. Can you see that? Like, look how beautifully that writes. It really is so good. I personally think it's much better than the Uniball Signo. I really do. Let me see if I can find my Uniball Signo and I can compare it. That's Arteza too. I have too many Arteza pens in here now. Oh, here it is. So here's the Uniball Signo. See, I can't get it to write on here. Look, can you, doesn't even compare. I can't even get it to write. Ugh. See, this is what I'm talking about. No other gel pen, white gel pen compares. Nope, I can't even get it to go anymore. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm a lefty, so there's definitely like a problem with sometimes using ballpoint pens as a lefty because of the way we write. It's like something about the way we drag instead of pull, or I don't know. But yeah, that's how it compares. It doesn't, because I can't even get it to work. Yeah, I can't get it to work. So that should give you an indication of how well the Uniball Signo works. And then here's the jelly roll while we're doing show and tell. Again, takes quite a bit more work to get it going, and just not nearly as strong of a white at all. I mean, night and day, really. Oh, you're a lefty too? That's awesome, Tiffany. Go lefties. Yeah, so highly recommend the Arteza gel pens, friends. Not sponsored. You guys know that I've worked with Arteza before in terms of them. They've gifted me things. They gifted me these gel pens, but I'm not required to like say anything about them because they're not paying me. They just send me products every now and then to try. And there have been products where I said, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna share that on my channel. They had like these, it was kind of not a gel pen, but it was like a twin marker or something like that kind of pen that they sent me, and I just didn't really like them. And I told them I'm not gonna talk about them on my channel because I didn't care for them. But that is the only product they've ever sent me that I didn't like. All of their products are really amazing. And you guys know I use a lot of their paints and stuff. But yeah, look how fabulous this gel pen is. Are you seeing this? How wonderfully this is working? So I'm just doing like, I don't know, I guess little leaf designs. I guess I like it enough to keep going. I don't know, I often find that I don't like something as much in the moment, but once I finish the page, it all kind of comes together. So I just push through if I am not loving what I'm doing. That's one of my biggest tips. Just keep going, push through it. I think you'll find that the ultimate product turns out just fine. But if we stop in the middle because we're not liking what we're doing, we'll never know, right? Okay, so we just did some little leaves there. Yeah, Tiffany says they use the white, she uses the white gel pen from Uniball Signo. Yeah, I mean, this did work for me at the beginning, but I don't know, it just has not been working for me at all lately. I don't know what it is. So I highly recommend these Arteza ones. If I run into problems with them down the road, I'll let you know, but I've already been using them quite often and haven't been running into problems, so they're my new fave. And yes, all of their products are great. And they have a pack of 3 where you get the different sizes, or you can get a pack of 12 as well. So it's a good item to add to your Christmas list. So there's that. And then we have our little puppy with her puppuccino. And I feel like the road trip, maybe using one of those stickers will be good for that. One option would be to make a pocket and then could tip it in to there and then do like journaling up here. I kind of like that idea, actually. Maybe we could put like road trip on this. I don't know. Maybe we'll just commit to making a pocket to start. Make sure this will fit. I'm gonna just sit that there. And then to make a pocket, I just put the double-sided adhesive on 3 of the sides, so the right, left, and bottom. And this is the Teresa Collins Xyron Mega Runner, if you're curious. So, where do I want you? That's the question. I think I want this further down on the page, so I'm going to put this right here. And I try and like push it together a little bit so that it will be able to come up more easily. Like I don't want it so perfectly flat to the page that I can't stick anything under it. So there we go. Now we have a little pocket. That works quite nicely. Hey, Lizzie. Lizzie says she's always wanted to put photos in her journal, but phone won't import anything. You mean like your phone won't export to a printer, or you can't get like photos from a camera or something that you're using photos from? I personally, I use my phone. It's pretty, even though I have a nice camera and I typically prefer to use a nice camera if I can, on like trips and stuff. For like everyday life, it's just very convenient to have your phone on you. So I take most of my photos for my journaling on my phone, and then, like I said, I use the Pic Collage app and then print them on my Canon Selfie. My tape runner, these are just stickers that somebody said, Missy said my tape runner is adorbs. These are just stickers that I put onto it, and a piece of washi tape that got stuck to it apparently. So yeah, I just like decorated it. You know you're like a little journal obsessed when you're decorating your journal products. It does, those stickers do have a Pioneer Woman vibe, you're right. Okay, so I'm gonna, I think, yeah, use the pocket idea. I don't know yet if I want this journal card or something else, so I'm gonna pull out my little box of journaling cards. Little box, to debatable, right? But these are all of my journaling cards that I keep in this box here. And yeah, I just keep it nicely organized. I have tags and stuff in here too, so a tag would work nicely in here as well. So I'm just gonna look through here, see if I can find anything. This is really cute. A dog's best friend is his human. So I kind of like, I might keep that out to put with the puppuccino picture. We'll see. This was our first camping trip with Carrie Jeannie, our dog. So that was like a fun aspect of this too. So many journaling cards. That's another reason I want to go to the bigger Moleskine Kahir notebooks for my 2021 journaling, because a lot of times, like, they're just, like, these big ones are so cute, but they would literally take up the entire page of my current journal if I tried to stick it in. So my hope is that with the bigger journal, I'll be able to use more of these journaling cards I have stockpiled. This is a beautiful journaling card that came with my, what was it? The Scripture Gospel journal set that I got from Hosanna Revival for my mother-in-law. And it came with this really pretty card, so I've been like coveting this ever since, to use in a page. Miesha asked, what did you do with your bookcases? What do you mean, what did I do with my bookcases? Ooh, this is fun. What is this? It's like little cutouts. I didn't even know I had that, friends. Okay, so we are looking for a journal card. Let's not get sidetracked. Today was magical. That's kind of cute. An option. It's kind of cute as well. Oh, the bookcase when I first started my channel, the one that I wrote on, that's still at my parents' house, actually. So originally my channel was called The Scribbled Bookcase because I had a bookcase where I wrote in Sharpie on the sides of it my favorite quotes from books, and I like filled up the whole one side of it with quotes from books that I loved because, fun fact, my channel started out as a booktube channel where I would do reviews of books because I'm a big reader, though you wouldn't know it by the amount of books I read this year. But yeah, so that's what my channel started out as. And yeah, I've just gotten more into like the journaling videos and faith, and so that's kind of where my channel has shifted direction, though I do still love to read and still share book recommendations every now and then when it strikes my fancy. Man, I just don't know. That would make a beautiful tip-in. What would make a beautiful tip-in? Tell me, which one? Where's the This is like I have these ones all bundled together because I consider this like my nature ones. And I know that I go to this one often. Look deep into the nature and you will understand everything better. I do really like that. This is actually one that I cut out from a book. That's why on the back it's like says something there because I had cut it out. It's not quite like sturdy enough. I feel like I'd want to back it with something. And these ones are all going to be too wide. This is like a pretty paper that I cut down. It has the sky. And this is really pretty. These are options. Oh, that's so funny, Missy, that your channel started out as a booktube channel as well. I feel like a lot of people who enjoy journaling and think of the importance of like memory keeping and writing down their thoughts and feelings typically are the type of people who also like to read. The one you are coveting. Oh, the one I'm coveting. Yes, it would make a beautiful tip-in, wouldn't it? It would. But I can't do it, not for this page. I think this one, because it says we need your revival, I would want to do this on a more like spiritual page. Yeah, I do like doing tip-ins like you described, Bunny, where I use the larger journal card and then use it as a tip-in. I don't know if I've done that in here at all. I thought I just did a tip-in recently, but I guess not. maybe not. But yes. So let's see. These are, let's put these away. I feel like these are the options I'm considering. So we have, today was magical, and so you could have that like peeking out at the top, and then have Jeannie's photo on it like that. Could be really cute. And then I could like write a little bit on the back about her and her puppuccino. So that would be an option. The other option is this one, which is more like road trippy. You could do the same thing. Or this one, where I would make this, I think, more like where I do my journaling. And then maybe on the back, I would put her puppuccino picture and then talk about that. So I'm looking at your comments for help. The one with birds is pretty. The one with birds is pretty, but I literally just used that on, yeah, this page, like the same thing. So I don't know if I want to use that again. So what do you guys think? So option 1, today was magical. Option 2, road trip cars. Option 3, the pretty longer paper. The mountain one, the last one. Number 3, okay. All right, we have a clear winner. Very clear winner. I do love this paper. I admit this is another piece that I've been coveting for a while, so it's probably time to to use it. Okay, yes, I do like that. I don't think I'm gonna use, well, maybe I will, because then maybe I could put this on the back with her. I think I'm gonna want to back her in something. Yeah, the one with the mushroom was really cute too. I do like that option as well. I don't like how like busy this back of the paper is, so I'm gonna use, I think, some of this craft paper I have here from like an old bag, and use that maybe to back her. Okay, do I want to rip it? I just want to rip it. I like the way that rip kind of looks like mountains too. So we could do like that. I do like that actually. Rip it. Use other one, the mushroom one on the other side. I don't even know where I put the mushroom one now. I mean, I could also use this, though now I liked this idea, guys. So now I'm torn. I'm torn like my paper. Because I could use this on here and then this over here. But no. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think we're gonna use the back to journal about Jeannie and her puppuccino, because that's kind of like separate from the rest of the trip. I just thought it was like a fun element of our day, and I like this photo a lot, so I want to use it. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this down, and then I'll trim the excess. I always struggle to do my tape runner on this kind of paper. I can just put it right on here. have a very bad habit of doing my tape running and stuff over top of my journal, and then I accidentally make it run off of what I'm supposed to be running the tape on, and then it gets like on the photo underneath, and it's a whole thing. So I really need to change that habit. So that down. Mushroom page could be used on the right. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do over here, friends. I'm just ignoring that side of the page for the moment. Let me cut this off. I'm gonna use my trimmer to make it easy. Here we go. Beautiful. If you do not have a paper trimmer and you are into journaling, I don't know what you're doing, but you need one. So that'll go in there, and then turn it over, and we can have that. Do I want to do the corners? I don't think I do. I won't. I won't. Let's put her on there. There we go. And then, yeah, I'm going to stick that up there. Hi, Joanne. Good to see you. So glad you could join us. We are not very far, as you can see it, despite already being at it for an hour. Yeah, it's been a slow process so far. Apologies. Everybody thinks the mushroom should be used on the other page. I'm just not sure it like goes super well. We'll see. We will see. But I do like that. And how do you spell puppuccino, friends? Puppuccino. P-U-P. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm grabbing my Uniball Signo when I mean to be grabbing my Arteza. I'm going to use this scrap to figure out how to spell it. You want to help me? Puppuccino. Puppuccino. Yeah. I think the A. How do you say? Oh, Oh, I like the dashes. That's a nice touch. Okay, I like that. L Brown. The dashes. Okay, I'm gonna use my white gel pen again on the back here. Maybe try and have fun with the fonts. Pop. A. I'm sorry, I get very quiet when I'm writing. It's difficult to concentrate. How do I want to do the H? Puppuccino. There we go. I like that. So there that is. And like I said, check out that Arteza white gel pen. It works so well. Oh my goodness. I love it. So I'm going to write first. Puppuccino. Genies first. There we go. Genies. First, puppuccino. And then maybe I'll Ooh, do I want to try and draw it? The puppuccino, from my understanding, is literally just whipped cream in a cup, which apparently we're okay feeding our dogs. Tempted to just ask for a puppuccino for myself if that's the case. And then to do whipped cream, I'm just going to do like kind of this back and forth motion. And top it off. And what does the Starbucks sign look like? Do I even want to bother with that? Maybe I'll just make it look like a sleeve is on it. Perfecto. Yeah. There. Cute. I think that turned out pretty well. So there we go. And then we have the dog. His best friend is human. I just think that's really cute, even though Ben does not have a beard and was not wearing that kind of hat or smoking a pipe while driving. And I am not pictured in this car as well. But it's still a cute representation of that. So that's the back. And then we can do, I think, the journaling on the front. So this is hanging over a little bit, so I want to trim that. There we go. So that'll slip in here. And it's going to go like this, though. So that'll be the back. And I think, yeah, I'm going to do, I don't know, journaling on this. And then I should put the date up here. And I'm thinking, well, I also want to use these, and I don't want to forget that. So let's think about this for a second. We want to use this camping tent and one of these fires. So we have the camping tent. And the question is, do I want to just do journaling on here and then have like, I don't know, decoration stuff back here, like say first anniversary trip or something? Or do I want to do that on here? I don't know. I'm very torn at this moment. One of these I could do the date on. Maybe do that. I wish I had a better plan for this page. So I also have these that I wanted to use. I'm thinking I'm going to use that at the bottom of this page. I need to write on here something about it being our anniversary. That's priority 1. I'm wondering if I want a stamp for that. I have these Allie Brown stamps, her mini essentials that I am obsessed with. I could write first with these, our first anniversary. I don't want to write anniversary because I don't really enjoy stamping, and the idea of having to write out that long of a word sounds painful to me. Decisions. Yes, isn't that the truth? Up the side. Oh, I don't know if there's space to do that though. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I wonder if I could put that behind it and then, maybe that looks weird. I don't know. I'm very torn. I think I want to put something behind here at some point. I want to put our first anniversary up top with the date, or the date could be on here. That's an option too. Actually, I kind of like that idea because I could use my little roller and just stick that at the top and then do the journaling down this, and white gel pen would probably show on all of this, so I could use white gel pen to do my journaling. That might be what we do. Well, let's first, I'm gonna stamp the date, so at least that piece is done. And I'll use, do I want to use black ink or do I want to use my toffee? I think I want to do black. Yeah, I love the trees too, Debbie. I'm definitely going to put them at least on the other page if we ever get to it, because this is taking a long time. All right, what date is this set to? It's backwards, so it's always difficult for me to figure that out. So May, and then we want this to be 24, 20. Okay, that should be right now. May 24th, 20. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it up in this corner. Like that. So there's that. I like it. At least one element of the page is on there. We have the date, very important. So then this will stick in here like this. And then I'm thinking I want to write our first anniversary and do our first, maybe with these, and then I can hand letter anniversary. Our first. I don't think any of those letters repeat actually, so I think I'll be able to just write it out. And I love these Allie Brown stamps, and I know that she's closing her shop because she wants to put more effort into doing classes and things like that. I don't know if that's already happened or not, but if it hasn't, just an FYI, if you want stuff from her, you should go and check out her Etsy shop ASAP, because it's gonna close, and my understanding is her stuff is not gonna be available anymore. Maybe I need this more spaced out. Oh, you know what? The R repeats. So I'm gonna have to put the R down again. So maybe I should just, I don't know. Sometimes I like to, so I'm gonna use like a random letter as a filler letter just to get my spacing right. And then I'll take that out, obviously, when I stamp it. And then I'll do the R afterwards. So I'm going to take that out now that I know my spacing. Hi, Jenna from Raleigh. My first live has been fun. Bye, Lena. Thanks so much for joining us. If you want to see the page get finished, I will have this available after the fact. So you'll be able to watch it then. Okay. So we got our ink on there. It's not super, like, these letters are a little wonky and go down then, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I get so nervous stamping. Okay. Press that down. Hopefully it doesn't bleed to the other page. There we go. Our fist. So we'll have to get the R in there now. We can take all of these off. Find my baby wipes. I can wipe these off. These are a little dried out. How is everybody else's journaling coming along? Have you completed like 10 entries in the time that I've been working on this one? My guess is yes, because I'm quite slow when I'm doing live streams. So I feel like I have to think everything out loud. It takes me 10 years to put all the little letters back. Of course, we're leaving the R on there so we can stamp it in the first. Okay. And then the clear stamp makes it nice because I can just see through it then and put it right where it needs to go first. I pressed that one obviously a little harder than the others, so it sticks out a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. Our first. Okay. And we'll stick this here. It's riveting stuff, I know. Me trying to put something back in its packaging. Jenna is sprucing up the house. That's fun. Are you decorating for the holidays, seasonally? See what pen I want to use to do hand lettering. I usually go for my Tombow Fudenosuke. Here it is. That's so funny. So we have apparently a lot of people in North Carolina. That's awesome. Oh, I must have missed a piece for the stamps. I'll put that in later. So I'm gonna write, well, let me make sure this is, no, it's not. You gotta be careful before you start writing as a lefty and make sure you don't smear stuff. I am gonna dry this really quick, and I'm gonna hold it away from my camera so it's not as loud, but you are being warned right now that it's about to get loud. Okay, let's see. Still a little wet. Thanks. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. It is definitely still a little wet, but we'll just be careful. So, let's see, anniversary. 2 ends, right? Anniversary. These are things I never doubt until I'm journaling, and then I'm like, oh, I really hope I get this right. I'm looking to you guys to confirm that it's 2 ends. And you guys are all making connections in the chat about how close you are to each other. Anniversary. 2 ends, friends? Yes, right? Yeah, it is. It is definitely right. Yeah, North Carolina is representing. Who knew I had such a strong following in North Carolina? Maybe next time I go to the Outer Banks, we go there typically every year. Now as a family, maybe I'll have to have like a meetup or something in North Carolina. That would be awesome. Anniversary. All right. Yeah, well, I'll have to drive down to North Carolina together. Those of us in PA and New York and elsewhere up north. Okay, so our first anniversary, and then we have our little photo pocket. We have this piece with the back, which turned out really cute. And I'm gonna do my journaling over top of it. I'm not sure if should I do something underneath it just because there's blank space when you take out this insert, or do we just like not care about that since most of the time this is kind of covering that up? I don't know. I'd be interested for your thoughts. I wonder if just like a pretty floral like flower or something in the background would be nice. Like I wonder if I have like a big floral sticker that I normally can't use anywhere else because I wouldn't want to take up that much room, but maybe it would work well here. You know, like something like this, like these, except these are leaves, so I don't want one of them, but that kind of concept. These are my mini printables from Patreon. If you're looking for more journaling content from me, I have tons of exclusive videos over there in addition to all these printables that you can get. I thought maybe I have like little leaves, but not big ones, though I could use this as inspiration to draw something in the back. Yeah, a big journaling meetup in between would be awesome. I would love to do that sometime. I think that would be so much fun. Flower and background sticker or stencil. Yes, good idea. Good idea. I don't know if I have a flower stencil. I don't have a ton of stencils. I'm not a huge stencil user. I'm sorry, I'm digging in this little folio thing I have behind me. I'm looking for stickers and things. I'm not going to use this, but I just want to show you this sheet because it's so beautiful. These are so gorgeous. Though maybe, I mean, there's some florals on here I could potentially use. This is Willow from One Canoe 2. And you guys know I love One Canoe 2. So pretty. They have gorgeous stuff. But yeah, I could maybe use one of these stickers. It kind of goes well with this paper. I used something like this. And I could use it with like a word sticker that says, like this says sweet memories. I don't know. It's hard to know like what will it look like behind it, you know, because you want it to, if something's going to stick out, you want it to look neat sticking out at the same time. I feel like I like that there. It needs to go over a little bit though. Oh no, it's starting to stick. Okay. So I like that. And then we have this sweet memories and flowers, other flowers. Do I want to put something else, like a butterfly or something, maybe? No, I don't like it. Maybe just the one. Jackie says, I don't even remember what I did on my first anniversary. I would if I journaled. Yeah, that is why I journal. That's one of the biggest reasons. I have a lot of reasons, and I want to make a video about that. I know a few other people like James and My Little Journal, is that right? Have made videos recently about like the why of journaling. And it's something I want to do as well. But yeah, my biggest why, other than just enjoying the actual process, is that I have a terrible long-term memory, I've discovered. And I just won't remember. Like, I won't remember these sorts of things, especially the details. Like, I might remember the gist of it. But yeah, I won't remember the details. Yeah, I'll have to look and see if I can find these stickers. If I do, I'll add them to my Amazon shop. That's probably where I would try and find them. And I always have that Amazon shop link in my description box of all of my videos. And if you go over there and check out the Abiding Memories list, I have a lot of the journal supplies that I use on there. So this goes in here, and then that sticks out, and then comes out. I feel like something should go here, but I just don't know what. Like you know, it just feels like a blank hole in the page. Any thoughts? Oh, I'm so glad you use that list a lot. I do try and keep it updated and curated for you guys. Let me see if there's something on here I would want to use. Little flip-flops. Enjoy today. Oh, there's a little, I wish that camera, but it's not the right, it's too horizontal, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like a vertical. These ones are also from One Canoe too, by the way. These ones are Saturday afternoon. So this is Saturday afternoon, and these ones are Willow. And then One Canoe 2 also has the sticker books that they've made with American crafts that I use a lot too. Maybe I'll get that out and see if I can find anything in there. Oh, you know what though, friends? Did I not say that I wanted... Oh, sorry, my necklace is banging against the table. Did I not say that I wanted to use these stickers, right? So maybe that's what I need to do. Use like the tent and the fire. Does it look weird though? Where'd my... Where'd this go? I think it's weird to put a tent in the sky. Oh, I don't know where to use these, but I do want to use them. What if I just put this one down? I have this fire sticker. I mean, I could use it on the outside too, I guess. Ooh, I got it stuck to the table. Yeah, I'm wondering, so I'm gonna put this fire one back, although I do really like it. And I'm wondering, just put that sticker there for a sec. If I rip the paper again and put it like as a background. So that'll kind of like tie things together nicely. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll put that there and then put the sticker over top of it. Maybe do a few little white details, and that will be what kind of brings that brown all together from the other pieces. So that's always a good tip, is to, you know, go back to products you've already used on the page, because that will help build some cohesion. That, and then I'm going to put the tent over top of it. There we go. Kind of like that. And that's what it looks like when the card is in the pocket. I don't love that this sticks out. Maybe I would move it over a little bit more. And then I think I'm gonna do like a flower. Need to get my pen running again. Just like leaves. There's something about white gel pen on craft paper. I don't know what it is, but it is so pleasing to the eye. I love it. Hi, Tammy. Hello from Canada. That's awesome. I'll just do, this is like my go-to thing, is just the little dots. Put like a few little dots in a triangle, and then a few that are open and a few that are closed. Sorry, you can hear it. Jeannie's scratching herself in the background. But yeah, so goodness gracious, you itchy. So I do actually like the look of that now with the craft paper and the little tent. And then we have, of course, the flower, first anniversary, and that slips right in there. And then this is kind of the flowers peeking out. And then I'm gonna do my journaling over top, probably in the white gel pen again. So that, my friends, is that finished page, I think. I do, always looking to do something more. I'm wondering if I should fill in our first with something green to like bring the green up the page. What I could do is use my Nuvo glitter marker, smooth flowing glitter marker pen, and fill that in with this. This is like, I love these glitter marker pens. I've used them before to show you. This is it on craft paper, so obviously it looks a little different, but it just like has a really beautiful little glimmer and shimmer to it with the glitter, and it dries super fast. And a lot of times with glitter stuff, it's like you rub it and you get glitter all over, and that's not the case with this. It just gives glitter to your page but keeps that glitter in one place, so I really do like that. So yeah, I think I might fill it in unless anybody thinks I shouldn't. Let me know now if you think that's a bad idea. The other option would be to use my Prismacolor pencils, and I could do like a faded thing, like blend them together so it does a gradient. That's option 2. So let me know, should I use the Nuvo glitter pen or should I do a gradient shading with my Prismacolor pencils? Option 1, glitter pen. Option 2, gradient with the Prismacolor pencils. 1 for glitter pen, 1 for Prismacolor pencils. So we got a tie currently. Glitter pen. Any other votes before I make a decision? Two because it was May. Oh, so you're thinking use the Prismacolor pencils because they're like a brighter green than the glitter pen? Is that what you're thinking, Jackie? Yeah, that's a good thought, actually. Anybody else second that idea? Oh, we got another Nuvo, though. Another one for the glitter pen from Laura. All right, I think I'm gonna go with the glitter pen. Either would look good. Oh wait, Debbie changed her mind to 2. I like the Prismacolor idea, but not sure if the title is too thick. Yeah, it might be difficult to see. Well, let's just see. If it doesn't like show the blend super well, that's okay. I do, like this is a little, I don't know, thick to color in, so it might be a little easier with the Prismacolor pencils. So I'm just gonna do like half in the lighter color. First, I'm gonna do that on the tops. I do like that this doesn't like stand out too much. It's not like super in your face, but yeah, it just adds a little something. And like I said, it pulls the green up the page, which I think is helpful for the composition. here. I don't use my colored pencils enough, but I mean, these are fantastic colored pencils. These are like artist grade. They're a little too nice to just be like coloring in stamps, but it does look nice. And because of that, they're really good at blending. So I'm just gonna put that on here. I'm gonna go over the light green a little bit, and then we're gonna go back in with the light green to do the blending. So that's how that is looking. I actually really like this. I'm glad we went with this option. So, good job. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better because of the time of year. Like, these colors seem to embody the like more bright, newly budded leaves and you know, all of those spring vibes. Whereas that glitter pen is a little bit darker, has a little bit more of like a Christmas green kind of vibe. So it was a good pick. I agree. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in and just blend into the dark a little bit to get a nice gradient. What are everybody's plans for after this live stream? I know some of you probably are planning on going to bed because it's late where you are, but I am planning on watching some kind of Hallmark movie and maybe working on my patrons' printables for this month because they voted for a Silent Night theme, so I want to get like in the Christmas mood. So let me know in the comments if you have a movie recommendation on either Netflix or Amazon Prime that I could watch. My dog is now under my desk and making a commotion, so sorry about that. What are you doing? Sit down. Nearly midnight. Yeah, Debbie, I bet you're ready for bed. But I think we're just about done here. I was planning on doing this page and this page, but I just think we're gonna have to end it here because I'm getting hungry and I want to go watch a Hallmark movie. So I will do this page and I will film it, and that will be available on my channel at some point in the future, so you can see the process for the rest of our anniversary weekend. But that will be, I think this page will be it for us tonight. But I really like the way that that Prismacolor coloring turned out. I never think about coloring things in. Like, I'm just not really one to color. But it's something I should do more because that looks really nice. So, good suggestion, friends. Oh, there's where that other photo went. I found it. I can throw away the old one. Okay, so Miesha's planning on watching a movie and eating dinner. Yes, same plan here. Now know how to use my stamps. So yeah, let me know as we wrap up here if you have a movie recommendation for me as I head off to watch a Christmas movie. I watched the other day the Christmas Drop movie. There's more to that title. There's another word in there that I think I'm missing. But it's on Netflix. It's like the new Christmas Netflix movie that came out, and it was actually very good. So I would recommend that one if you haven't seen it already. And we didn't use everything that I got out, but we did actually use a lot of it. So I'm pretty happy with how this page turned out. I think it looks really, it just looks really cute. And I like the cohesion of the brown. And then of course we have that on the back of this page. as well, with her first puppuccino, and then this cute little card about the dog's best friend is human. We have all of our great photos of our hike together, which of course I'm going to journal all about that here on this card when we're done here. And then, yeah, just like a really cute, I think it's nice that when you take out the card, it still is a really cute page. It's not just like a big blank space. So I think that turned out really nice. And these are indeed very sweet memories. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me and documenting this very important day of my life with me, which was so special. And I'm glad that I was able to share it with you. I think my dog is getting restless because she too is hungry. So this is a good time to be wrapping up. Thank you, as always, for joining me and participating and watching, and I look forward to more journaling with you in the future. If you like live streams, please give this a big thumbs up and leave me a comment in the actual comments as well, so that it just helps me to know that this is something you guys really enjoy and want to see more of. So thank you for spending 2 hours with me creating one page. Wow. That took a long time, but it's because we were chatting and hanging out and having fun, and I hope that you did enjoy this. So as always, fam, keep exploring your abiding creativity and document a life. See if you can see me. Document a life full of abiding faith, hope, and love, and I will see you in the next one.